Lately, as I've been playing 2K for a nice little period, for a nice little minute, trying to get to this legend grind, I've been noticing a lot of things about dribbling. As you know, I've been looking at screens, popping in and looking at how other people dribble and what they get, like certain ankle breaker animations, to see what they're running for their badges. So I was popping people's screens, I'll be like, okay, what you running? You running tight handles? You running ankle breaker? You running space creator? But today's video is about ankle breaker versus tight handles. As I should have made this in patch 10 when patch 10 fully came out the first time, the first day, I should have made this video. I should have made a breakdown video between ankle breaker and tight handles. We already know space creator works, but I'm going to show you in this gameplay that space creator works still. A lot of people say, what should I use? Space creator, y'all already know space creator is when you're doing hop shots, you're just doing hop steps. It'll be able to break your defender ankles, but oh my God, did y'all see how he just get cooked? He just got killed. I cannot lie, he did get hit with the electric slide. If you haven't seen the electric slide, make sure you go watch that video, watch that dribble move that I dropped. That move is amazing. But look. Right now in this gameplay that you're watching, I'm only using ankle breaker on Hall of Fame. I've been using ankle breaker on Hall of Fame for a nice little minute. If you haven't seen, this is mostly what I've been using the only time. I haven't touched tight handles since patch 10 came out again. I maybe mess with it here and there in the MyPark against a subscriber or against somebody in the MyPark that just wanted to play for fun. But I've been trying to figure out the difference between ankle breaker Hall of Fame and tight handles Hall of Fame. A lot of y'all maybe have this question as well. So I hit the MyPark, I was messing with the actual badges, put it on Hall of Fame, and I tested it on gold as well. So look, in the MyPark, I would do two tests. I would do ankle breaker on Hall of Fame, tight handles on Hall of Fame. But the third one is mostly gonna be ankle breaker gold, tight handles gold, and space creator gold. I know this video is not mostly about space creator, but hey, I gotta throw it in the video as well. So I will have mostly all three of these badges on while I'm trying to ISO and trying to break ankles. But right now we're gonna start with the ankle breaker on Hall of Fame, and I'm gonna be using space creator at the same time. So the first game I'm playing against Kemba Walker. I hit the MyPark and I get this nasty little sham guy animation. As y'all know, a lot of people use this move, and I get an ankle breaker animation. During this recording, yes, I have playmaking boost on my player just to make sure I get the most animations you can. You can try this without playmaking boost and you might get the same amount of animations, but you might get way more with the playmaking boost. As you seeing, I'm mostly only getting ankle breaker animations. Like it's not no stun animations, it's literally ankle breaker animations of how it is on 2K20 this year. As y'all know, last year, ankle breaker animation, you expected people to fall. This year, it's very rare to make people fall unless you have your takeover. So look, most of the time you see me dribble, my player, he's trying to get open. My player that's guarding me, Kemba Walker, he is not getting stunned by no moves, only ankle breaker animations. So look, when I try to go left or right, he don't get stunned. I was trying to figure out why is he able to stick on me unless I'm only doing hop steps, behind the backs, half spins, or behind the back like transitions to cancellation. And 2K, when I read the description, it says something about being able to get defenders more lost when they're out of place. Okay, and breaking ankle animations. Okay, I see a lot of those. So this badge, this is what it does. But when I got more in depth into it, and I was like, okay, where's some of the stun animations? And this is where I had to think about tight handles. So you see, I'm getting a lot of ankle breakers. I'm breaking this man, even with my takeover, with playmaker takeover. That's why it's so easy for me to taste this. I am on my pure yellow pie chart on my slashing playmaker. For to let y'all know, I'm not on my other pie chart for my slashing playmaker. I'm on my pure yellow pie chart. So look, as you see, I'm breaking all his ankles. I'm literally just breaking them. Y'all can count how many times I broke him, but I'm just trying to break this man as many times as I can. He's not sliding. As you know, he's sliding now because I have playmaking takeover, but at first he wasn't getting these stun animations. Until I got playmaking takeover, he wasn't getting stun animations. Only animations he was really getting are off of hop steps or off of me doing the behind the back or a half spin. But look, when I was going down to this and you go to the park, I was seeing the difference. Like when you go to the park, you get ankle breaker animations. I can see why ankle breaker, you can still stick with me. I don't break you as much, but you don't get stunned as much with this badge. You will get ankle breaker animations even without takeover, with takeover, but you don't make people get stunned off these moves. So if you're ISO and you somebody like, oh, you only score off the stunning animations, take off tight handles. But hey, if you want to use it to your advantage, put on tight handles. I prefer you to put on tight handles if you're trying to abuse it and trying to get open. But if you pay attention to these clips, how I'm breaking people, they're off of all half spin animations, sham gods, making double crossovers. It'll be off of teleportation. It's mostly off of that or behind the back animation to make them get mispositioned to break their ankles again, as you see off snatchbacks. But a lot of y'all might think, bro, I took this to the stage, use ankle breaker. Yes, you'll be able to break ankles, but it's not going to get you as open as what tight handles would, but it is still a great badge. It actually works. So imagine if you put both of these badges together. So I'm going to take off ankle breaker right now and only use tight handles in Space Creator. So I'm gonna put downhill, just make sure I throw that on real quick. And I'm gonna hop in the game and show y'all this. So when y'all pay attention to this, you're gonna pay attention to Kemba Walker the whole time. When I'm on Kemba Walker and Kemba Walker actually checking me, pay attention to how his body stiffens up and literally gets stuns off of literally simple moves that I was doing against him the game before, but it didn't happen when I was playing with an ankle breaker. As you see, only tight handles in Space Creator. When every time it's on ball defense, when a person is playing you and they're checking you, it's on ball defense. With ankle breaker, you can break anybody in the vicinity. Boy, with tight handles, you can stun mostly the person that's checking you on ball. Whoever's the arrows on you, that's the person that you can stun and make them shift to a different opposite direction. Every time I switch direction very fast, Kemba always get a stun animation. As I just took off and did a quick little speed boost, he just got stunned off of literally me running right past him. So tight handles is still a good badge. A lot of people said, do I still need tight handles? Yes, tight handles is a good badge. As long as you got enough badge points or enough badge upgrades, use tight handles. I can tell you this now, if you have playmaking boost on your player, you will get the same ankle breaker animations that I was getting with ankle breaker. So if you have tight handles on Hall of Fame, or you can only get it on gold, if you only can get it on gold, just try to put ankle breaker on bronze or silver just to get that extra little power that you have with that playmaking takeover. As you see, I did a sham guy and I gave him a nice little ankle breaker animation. It's nothing crazy, but with that ankle breaker badge on the last game, I was breaking him consistently back to back to back with that badge. As you see a decrease with ankle breakers on tight handles, you will see a high maintenance of stun animations. Like literally your my player will get stuck. It still works effective. It's not the same as patch 9 tight handles, but it's not as effective as much. All 2K had to do is lower tight handles and it could have been super effective. As you see, he gets stunned right there, I run off and I have so much space to shoot the ball. If I had ankle breaker on, I would have had to break him with an animation, then run to the spot, but he was able to catch up. So I'm gonna have to show y'all real quick. This is some patch 9 gameplay and you see he got stuck behind the screen off of tight handles. But let's get into the next clip. I get the ball, I'm coming over, hit him with it behind the back, he gets stunned, he falls backwards, I shoot a green. Then we come back down the court, hit him with it behind the back, go back over, shoots a green. Tight handles is still that go-to badge, but as long as you make the best combination of your playmaking badges and you have enough playmaking badges, you can make a beautiful combination between ankle breaker and tight handles. If you add both of these badges together, you can literally be unstoppable. So if you got enough badge points and you want to try this out, you can literally just take ankles with no problem. Right now, I'm using ankle breaker on gold, tight handles on gold, and Space Creator on gold. So as you see in these clips right now, I put both of these badges together, all 3 of these badges together. I'm going to, every time I come down the court, I'm going to get an ankle breaker animation no matter what. With 2K buffing ankle breaker, this combination might be too overpowered. This video went from ankle breaker versus tight handles to ankle breaker plus tight handles. It might be the new meta. If you use both of these badges on gold and you got enough badge points, bro, just do your thing. I'm telling you this now. I'm gonna be the first one to tell you ankle breaker and tight handles together might be the best duo with Space Creator. If you use all 3 of them badges, oh my god, you might be unguardable because Space Creator activates with no problem, especially if you have it on Hall of Fame or gold. You can catch an ankle every time off of Space Creator. As long as you know how to time and know the distance of somebody being next to you to do that hop step, you will get open. Especially with the ankle breakers, you know how to half spin, do it behind the back. This will work for you. But right now, if I would choose what badge I would use, I think I would use tight handles on gold and ankle breaker on silver based on what build I'm using. If I'm on my pure playmaker, I'm using them both on Hall of Fame. If I'm on a playmaking shot creator, I'm going to use it on gold tight handles and silver ankle breaker. If you're a type of person that do a lot of hop steps, I prefer to use Space Creator and tight handles, but ankle breaker is an option. But if I'm going to categorize this, it's going to be tight handles over ankle breaker. Still love ankle breaker, but if all you got to do is put on playmaking boost just to get the same animations for ankle breaker, I'm down with it. But if you want to say it's VC and say your time of trying to work on 2 at once, equip the tight handles badge on gold or Hall of Fame, buy playmaking boost. It will work the same as ankle breaker on Hall of Fame, but at least you get more stun animations on the defender. But if you enjoyed this video and it helped you out to pick between ankle breaker or tight handles, drop a like on the video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. It been ChaMoma, and I'm out, y'all. Peace.
Pull to your nose, nigga. Best bet is keep it closer, nigga. Cause you don't want the roses, nigga. I trip from the when you walk up in the dollar, nigga. Get money, get bigger. Had that pussy nigga dancing when I squeeze the head trigger. You ain't getting to the figures. Get off your ass and get some cash and maybe it'll fix you. Better leave him disfigured. It is send him to his master, nigga, take his mans with him. If there's really bros, man, he went around on him, but